It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dina Saurus.
Hello there, and welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast. We are your writing, story, comedy. God damn it. We're off to a great start. Second episode, third season, already fucking it all up. Welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast. We are your writing, storytelling, comedy podcast for everyone. Doesn't just have to be the writing community. We love you guys all. Whoever is into us, we want to love you. We want to make sweet audio love to you. Maybe a little visual. No, visual love's weird. Is that weird if we say visual love?
Eye babies and eye traps. That's what we're here for. And guys, I am joined, as always, by the shocking silencer who systematically slams suckers symmetrically, Dina Saurus. Hi, Dina.
It's very loud.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring that heat today. So what mundane thing are you doing right now?
Sizzle.
Oh, yep, you're folding laundry. That's what we're doing right now. Yeah, 100%. She's focused. She's locked in. Her hair is on point. Dina, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I had something funny to say. I do this every time, don't I?
It's just like my girlfriend in high school that was in Canada. You wouldn't know her. She's a model, though.
Oh, good. Okay.
She's from Canada.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks
Okay.
for asking.
Yeah,
Having
no,
a good week.
Yeah. Any big milestone moments for Zebra? Did he destroy anything?
Yeah, he's got all 4 molars now. That's fun.
How the fuck has he already got molars? What are you doing to him?
He's got all 4 came in at once. We were at the dentist.
Don't molars take a like one of the last things to come in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daniel
we were
doesn't
at the
have his
dentist
yet.
for his first cleaning. And I was like, yeah, I think he has another 2 teeth coming in because he usually gets them in 2s. And the dentist opened his mouth and he was like, oh, cool, all 4 molars. That's nice. I was like, thanks. That's why I'm miserable.
That's right. Yeah. You're in hell right now. Yeah, that's absolute hell. But you know who isn't in hell, guys? We have a third member of the team, and he is the only adult in the room. And let me tell you something. A little bit of Sean's thigh, a cold beer on a Friday night, a space raptor's butt that's tight, and don't make it weird on producer Sean, everyone. Hey, buddy, how are you?
I like how tight that one was. It was tight.
It was a tight.
I feel like it ended right when it should.
Yeah, I really considered adding another verse. It got really graphic. It got a little weird, even by my standards.
I think it was perfect right there, buddy.
It was just the right level of objectification for you. Is that the?
I just feel like quit while you're ahead. You know, don't take it too far, and then be that guy who's still a pro wrestler when he's 80 years old and he's not over anymore, and people just feel bad for him.
Dwayne Johnson.
You know what I mean?
Dwayne Johnson. Wow,
He's like 50.
that's a hot take right there. Holy shit! If the Rock's army listened to us right now, we would be getting fucking buried.
Does he still wrestle?
Yeah, he does. He main evented WrestleMania like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he's still
Against his fucking nephew or his cousin, Roman Reigns. They're related somehow.
Yeah, I mean they're all basically a little related. But you know what, man? I'm excited. I'm excited to get the Roll Tide. I'm excited to get the family back together. I'm excited for another episode. We're being consistent. We're recording like we're good adults. And guys, today we're going to be talking a little bit about putting your book up for free. If to start generating some interest in sales. Dina's had a pretty amazing run lately. We're going to kind of discuss that. Guys, we're also going to get into a very popular game segment, bringing back the OG. We got another incredible Dina story, and we're going to give the folks what they want, which is a second reading from Sean in Cringey Copulation this week. Because we got phone calls and people have been just off the hook needing part 2 of Space Raptor Butt. Yeah, Sean, can you confirm that we've just been just inundated in calls?
So we play some games every week here, some drinking games. We play Buffalo, which means we have to drink with our offhand. We're all right-handed here in the room, so we all drink with our left hand. If we're caught drinking with our right hand, we have to finish our drink. Also, we have a series of buzzwords. If you hear that buzzer, that means someone said one of those buzzwords, and it's time to take a drink. And guys, this week we decided to try a new weird beverage that I discovered at the grocery store. It is Arizona brand hard tea. And Dina and I understood the assignment, and someone else put almost no effort into it.
Like 5% effort. It is hard tea.
Got some kind of alcoholic tea, not the thing that he was told to get. So
I also got
Daniel,
spiced root beer.
Yeah, so he's going to be taking a shot of spiced root beer vodka. I can't say that. Spiced root beer vodka. There we go.
That was perfect. Change nothing.
Spiced root beer vodka right now.
Yep.
As penance. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Take it to the head, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, it's on my nose.
The big fucking cans. I got the mix set, which is these small, like, seltzer size cans. She got the big fuckers that, you know, the regular Arizona iced tea comes in.
So
and you got green
these are
tea.
Almost as big as my kid's head.
That's saying a lot.
So for the
got,
record,
what's the other? Is that peach?
Yeah. Which one should I try first?
Damn, we don't even have the same flavors. I have kiwi strawberry, I have fruit punch, and I have watermelon, and I have mango.
So for the audio only
sounds better.
listeners, normally I lie to you guys, but I'm not lying this time. Dina's showing off her cans right now on Don't Make It Weird.
They're big fucking cans.
They are
dude.
fucking huge cans.
Mine are much
Not for
smaller in
long.
comparison. You're gonna drink both of them, so it doesn't really matter which one you try first.
I have to finish them if I start.
I mean,
With great cans comes
I've
great
never
responsibility.
I've never seen you not finish a drink on this show.
I planned on giving this to Tim because I hate tea.
Well, you can trade him after you try it then. If he gives
Dina,
you a different drink.
You powered through mom water despite hating it with a burning, fiery passion. Not a spice.
That's true.
Yeah, but Tim loves tea, so I was gonna be nice and then go get wine.
I was gonna be nice, and then I'm gonna go get one. No, that tracks.
So I cracked the kiwi strawberry. Cheers.
Hey, chills.
Wow, this tastes just like
It's like
the
tea.
juice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
So,
even taste the alcohol in mine, and that's
I
freaking
realized
me out.
that I got like the Arizona like juice flavors, and you have the iced tea ones.
Yeah, yours sounded better.
Yeah. If you're gonna do Arizona, it has to be the iced tea, bro. Like,
This is the one that I found, and it's the one I sent you guys a picture of.
so no one understood the
fair.
assignment. It's not just me.
No, Dina gets points. She actually got Arizona hard, which was the assignment. She got Arizona
Yeah, I
hard. Let's
did.
So
go.
would you say that her cans are hard right now?
Not anymore. So, Daniel, I think we have time for a quick shower if you want to rinse off.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
guys.
while you're in the shower, I'm gonna
Good
give
call.
this to
This
Tim.
is a
This
good
gross.
time to like go to the bathroom.
this is the time
Yeah,
to
yeah,
just sign
and
off.
for you at home too, this is a good time to go get a new drink, go to the bathroom. Just let it. You don't need to pause it. Just let it play.
Hold on a second. I had something. I've been so distracted by the iced tea. Hold on. Let me remember real fast.
Now you're just posturing for more time.
No, I do need more time. Sean, I
Now you're
also
like,
need
no. I want Dina to be here when I say this.
Why do I have to sound so dumb? Holy fuck. What was it?
Listen, man, my impression is based on you. I'm not making it up.
Hold on. I need a moment of silence to remember where my brain was at. Oh god, this is embarrassing. I haven't even taken mouth drugs yet. Oh, I got it. All right, I'm ready. But I also need Dina back for this. So let's just sit in silence and awkwardly look at each other. Can we do that, Sean?
And now, an impromptu dramatic reenactment.
Oh, hi, Dina.
Oh,
Hi.
just in time.
There she goes. She's got her.
I just wanted to
marker-
fluff Daniel a little bit, get him excited, and then take it away.
I hate
That's
that.
fair. All right, so guys, dim the
Just brought
lights,
the bag.
light a couple.
She brought the wine bag. That's totally not affecting the audio at all, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Yeah. Sean, that's just your mic again. Sorry, I said that was just your mic again.
Oh, that was my mic again. You see, that whole saga that happened with my mic isn't going to be in the episode. So you throwing back to that is not helpful. It's not helpful. No one understands the joke who's going to watch this.
We do get a lot of...
I have to just cut this out, too. You're just making more work for me. And you think it's funny. It's not funny. You know what I fucking love? When I go through an episode and all I have to do is throw our fucking graphic on at the beginning and put the credits at the end. And it's happened like one time ever. And it was the greatest thing of all time.
Can you please leave this?
Please leave all this.
Daniel, this is why Sean is so done.
This is why Sean drinks.
This show will die before me.
Yes.
I will kill it with fire.
That's fair. All right, I'm ready. Let's hop in the shower.
No, hold on. Let Dina.
Yeah.
Let Dina catch her breath.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot what I was going to say, but I'll remind you guys later and it'll just be out of nowhere. Okay, good.
All right. So guys, let's
as God intended.
Let's light some candles. Let's turn the shower up and have absolutely no H play in this shower because, guys, it's time for shower thoughts with Dank. So, guys, I was thinking about the other day because it seemed like this whole like comic book controversy about how, like, I guess in the Harley Quinn TV show, they had to cut a scene where like Batman was giving oral to Catwoman because the people
they
actually
cut the
scene. Oral.
Yeah, they cut it completely because apparently like DC is like, nah, man. Batman don't do that. He don't go down on girls. And I just started thinking about how weird that is. Like there have been sex scenes in Marvel and like superhero movies. Like heroes definitely get after a little bit, but like what about the other stuff? Like can you think about how weird it is to like think about Superman getting a blowy or like Batman just like furiously jerking off in the Batcave? Like
think about the Flash doing that.
Oh my God.
He finished before you even thought about doing it. For me, I think it's obvious that Batman doesn't do that. He strikes me as a Christian Grey type, like who has a weird sex basement. Like he's a billionaire and he's weird and broody. Like, you know, like
like he's into some kinky weird shit.
On, you know what I mean? Superman definitely does. I bet Superman's a giver, not a taker, because he's too afraid he'd put a hole in the back of a woman's head with his.
Doesn't he have super
sperm.
breath though?
He does
super
have
breath.
that.
I mean, he could. I mean, he controls it though. He controls it though. He doesn't just.
What if he just like through like, just like
he sneezes while going down, a
hole through your vagina?
That's
Death
why. Listen, I think
sex.
Superman. The only thing Superman does is he gives head because he's too afraid he's going to blast like a shotgun through any woman that he sticks his dick into.
Yeah,
and he's a good man. He doesn't kill people.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, moonlights as a reporter, so like, you know, he's got a humble upbringing. Like he's definitely not one of those like I'm too good to give head. You know, like he's a humble guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And like, all right, like, what do you think about like Wolverine? Like, we got adamantium and like.
Imagine that. Never mind.
I feel like Wolverine as a short king, he has to make up for it with good head game.
Yeah. You know what? That makes sense.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think Wolverine would.
You think he'd be a selfish lover? I mean, he's been around for like a couple hundred years. Like, he's got to have picked up some tricks here and there. I mean, we know what Hulk does.
He smashes.
Hulk smashes. Yeah, he does it. That's all Hulk's doing, man. But all right. I got one more for you.
What?
Do you think that Tony Stark jerks himself off or has his robot army do it for him?
I think he jerks himself off while looking at himself in the mirror.
Like he's
like one hand against the mirror and just hunched over the bathroom sink, you know, like.
Why is he in the bathroom sink, man?
Because it's easy to clean up if you shoot in the sink, dude.
What the fuck?
You know what? I'm with you. Yep. I don't want to know,
Do
but
you
that's
think he wants to Windex come off of his full-size mirror in his wardrobe?
I just assume that he has mirrors all over his house.
He's not going to make Pepper Potts do that. That's too far.
You can't ask Pepper Potts clean up that.
I just wanted to do my laundry.
When you say that, it just reminds me of when in Friends, when Monica's talking to Chandler on the phone and she's like, I told her I was going to go do laundry. And he's like, ooh, laundry. Is that my new nickname?
That's beautiful.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That is true. So guys, that's the, you can hop out of the shower now. Hope everyone rinsed off and is definitely Windexing their bathroom mirrors. But don't go too far. I need you guys to dim the lights. Towel off, dim the lights, put on some nice mood music.
She can't fold her laundry in the dark, you guys.
Leave the mood music. Get the mood music right. Leave your suspension of disbelief at the door. And it's time for TikTok conspiracy Thor.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Thor.
Sean, you want to talk about the vodka? Want to talk about the root beer vodka again? We're doing great right now. It's time for Dinosaurus's TikTok conspiracy corner. Dina, what do you got for us?
Okay, so we all know who the Kardashian and Jenners are, right?
No, please. Yeah, can you elaborate?
I mean, I've never watched them. I just we know that they exist. It's there.
Do you think Batman's
Are you talking about famous attorney Robert Kardashian?
Is he an attorney?
Robert Kardashian?
The father.
He defended O.J. Simpson.
That's Caitlyn.
No.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
No.
Original
Robert
baby.
Kardashian.
Original baby daddy. Because Caitlyn was
now.
not. Yeah, Caitlyn did not have Kim.
No.
Or sorry.
Yeah. That was OJ's lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what made them famous.
But that was No, Kim's sex tape made them famous.
No, they were
made them
names,
wealthy.
Yes, there were names beforehand, but that's why the sex tape then actually had legs because the name behind it.
Bruce Jenner, that's the dead name of Caitlyn Jenner, was an Olympian, and that's why he was famous.
Yeah. So do you think that Batman's jerked off to the Kardashian sex tape?
So, okay, the Kardashians. So we know who they are. Apparently I did not.
Uh-huh.
But they keep their brother, Rob.
Uh-huh.
They make sure that he stays fat and doesn't lose weight because they need him for their injections. They need his fat for their injections. They use
his fat for their booty and for their lips and stuff?
Yeah.
Couldn't they just easily pay someone to do that or buy the best fat available? Why would
but does it need to be Kardashian
genes
fat?
Would make
Is
it
it
better?
A DNA thing? They want to keep it in the family?
Yeah, and they don't want to risk anything going wrong if it's their genes, maybe? I don't know.
Couldn't they just get fat for a month, just pig out and then get the lipo themselves?
No, bro. No.
Oh. No, they can never do that. You're right.
Horrifically traumatizing liposuction is to your body. They wouldn't just regularly do that. And I don't think any surgeon would do that. I think that if they're keeping their brother fat, it's to make themselves just look good, period.
Yeah.
If they're seen around the chubby bro, it makes them look good by comparison.
But they're never seen around him.
Yeah, he used to be on the show a lot. And then once he started getting fat and losing his hair, he backed out of the show basically completely.
So Daniel doesn't know who the Kardashians are, but he watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So
my wife
there's that.
Really, really liked reality show. Shout out Below Deck, the only quality reality show that's ever existed.
The only reality TV I watch is cooking competitions, and Survivor. Dina. That's
okay,
a banger. I'm on board.
You can't. Hold on. You were up on your high horse talking about, I don't watch reality shows. Bitch, you were watching the original.
I didn't say I don't watch reality shows. I said the only reality shows I watch are cooking competitions and Survivor. That's
the Survivor. There was a ... at the end.
Because I remembered that I also watched Survivor.
It sounded like you were coming off
Gen X thinks ... means.
I've heard that. Well, Gen X means it's like a pause, like a slight pause, but I've heard that Gen Z thinks it's like insulting to use ellipses.
The weirdest one to me is that you can't have an exclamation mark next to a word because it's too aggressive.
Yeah, there needs to be a space,
We've talked
so it's
about
not as
that
aggressive.
before.
Yeah,
I
we've
can't.
talked about that one.
It's still.
We also talked about ellipses on the show, so we can skip that part too.
Okay, that's
Oh.
fair.
My bad.
No.
She's got her wine. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys. It's time for a segment that we in no way stole from any other show. A very original, completely unique show. Don't look up We Have Issues. Don't check out Anthony and Stevie Wildcard or their comic Deathless or, Play It Again or any of those things. Just trust us that this is original and we definitely didn't steal it from some of the most creative, handsome, and intelligent people that we know. This is the Accountabili-Buddy segment where we kind of check in with each other and check out Dina's socks, as well as writing. Dina, how are your socks and writing going?
No sock testicles in this house.
No sock testicles. Writing is going great. I'm almost to 40,000 words on my memoir, and I'm really liking it. It's very
Pretentious
therapeutic
much?
to write.
Oh, you're
Yes.
40,000.
Who the
Your
fuck
memoir.
writes a memoir? I really hate talking about it too because it really does feel pretentious, but also like I am at a point where I'm very excited about writing it, and I haven't been excited about a project in a long
Yes,
time.
you should.
So.
You grew up in a fucking cult, bro. Like, you lived a kind of weird life,
We're moving on to
It
Fruit
was-
Punch.
yeah.
Here we go.
It's
already
wild.
on the fruit punch.
Jesus. How's your writing going, Daniel?
It is actually going okay. I finally cracked open my dev edits. I'm starting to get started on that. And I actually finally have an idea for book 3. Because I learned about a ridiculous cryptid based in Alabama. And I don't know if I'm going to base my whole book about it, but
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Have you guys heard of Huggin' Molly?
No.
That sounds like a Irish punk band.
So apparently in Alabama,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my editor, Ashley Hutchison, confirms that this is a thing. Huggin' Molly is like a spectral spirit that runs up to you, hugs you, and then shouts really loudly in your ear and then runs away. And I feel like this is... Yeah, look up Huggin' Molly, please.
I don't believe that.
Please read about Huggin' Molly.
The Legend of Molly. Huggin' Molly. So there's an apostrophe there. It's Huggin' Molly.
Huggin' Molly. Can you give us a little rundown? You want to read it out real quick?
The Legend of Huggin' Molly. Generations of Abbeville children have listened wide-eyed to their parents tell the story of Huggin' Molly. They have hurried home on nights lit only by the moon's glow, certain they saw something in the shadows, afraid she would be around the next corner. The versions of who Huggin' Molly actually was vary, but one frequent description depicts her as a giant of a woman, maybe 7 feet tall,
Oh, shit.
and as big around as a bale of cotton.
Damn,
Some say
that's thick. She thick with 2 C's, boy.
Some say her ghost still walks the streets of Abbeville late. I don't know if it's Abbeville or Abbeville.
I like Abbeville.
Late in the night, sweeping her black skirt as she goes. If she happens upon you, she chases you down, gives you a huge hug, and screams in your ear.
And that's it. Like, she's not trying to murder you. She's not trying to do anything. She
Still
just
better
wants...
than one of Daniel's hugs.
Listen, I got
That's
the yips,
the type
man.
of horror that I can get down with. Speaking of horror.
Speaking of horror, and not a hors d'oeuvre, Sean, I think that
Whore? Speaking of whores? Is that what you said?
hors d'oeuvres. Sean, I believe we have kind of a giant fucking announcement, and I feel like this should come from you, buddy.
From me, okay. Well, we have booked a booth in the Haunted Library at ShacoCon in Havre de Grace, Maryland this August. We will all be there in person for the first time ever in the Haunted Library Lounge Cafe and Book Nook at ShacoCon 2. Basically, it's for authors and publishers to have a location for all of their signings, readings, features, next to the vending hall for this horror convention, ShacoCon, which we're very excited to take Dina to.
She loves horror.
There's a bar nearby, so we checked that box. And
If you show up, please buy me a drink. But,
She'll need it.
but don't spike it.
We're getting We're getting Dina super drunk. Come hang out with us.
I have a child.
Get signed copies, personalized signed copies of our books. Get free stickers. There'll be other friends of the show that you'll recognize from previous guest segments. So,
like who?
We're not going to say.
It's a secret.
You can't say the name. Fine.
Yeah, come meet us. Take photos with us. Hang out. We'll be there all weekend. It's August 22nd through the 25th at the Star Center in Havre de Grace, Maryland. I don't know if tickets are available yet. By the time this airs, probably. We're super, super excited about it. And for the first time ever, we will be recording an episode of Don't Make It Weird, all three of us in the same room. So we're super pumped.
I'm sitting on Sean's lap.
Come say hi to us.
Yeah, man.
And get Dina drunk.
So listen, this all came together last minute. Best friend of the show, Ransom Bobo, are putting this con on. It's a huge con. Thousands of people are coming through. And this has kind of become our rallying cry right now for the indie writing community. So I don't know if you're in the area, if you live in the Northeast, or maybe you got a lot of frequent flyer miles, come visit us. Come hang out with us. Even though I got the hug yips, I will attempt to give you a poor hug. Okay?
With consent.
You know, I think
With
I would
consent.
actually pass out if Thomas Anthony Lay came.
Oh
He's
my God.
in England, but okay. Or he's
I
in
don't
Germany.
care.
He's
in
somewhere in
Austria.
He's somewhere in Europe.
Vienna.
Fanny, if you're seeing this, please come visit me. I need a fan. I need someone. I need you in my life, Fanny.
That's the one fan.
My one. I think Levi counts as well. So I've got two fans.
Levi
I think
is a
Levi
fan
tolerates
of
you
Daniel's.
Levi
because of
tolerates
me.
It's because of me. I
In
just got a little
Dina's
brother.
world, everything good Daniel experiences is because of her.
Because of me. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, no
You're
sunshine.
welcome.
Yeah, so my Accountabili-Buddy thing is I'm like balls deep in planning that, and we're months out, by the way. As of this recording, we're 2 months prior to the event, and
We're gonna be together in 2 months.
I'm getting
2 months.
booth graphics customized. I'm getting business cards printed out. I'm getting a little spinny wheel so you guys can spin the wheel and make us do funny shit. Like, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm
Oh
so
my God.
in.
I didn't even know about that. That's fucking
Yeah, I
exciting.
haven't told them any of this yet. So, come
my God.
come hang out with us. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. We've been talking about this for years. We've been talking about doing a meetup for years, and it just so happened that this all worked out. And from the people I've talked to that are also planning on coming there, man, it's going to be an absolute party for the entire indie writing community. So if you're able, I'd love to fucking go out and hang out with you guys. You can buy me a drink. I'll buy you a drink. We'll
Just
all
buy
make
me a
eye
drink, not
babies.
Daniel.
Yeah, probably buy Dina a drink. That's fair. It's gonna be fucking awesome. So that is us being accountable, but just know that you're all cordially invited. Unless
Link is in the description for the convention below.
Yeah. What sound is that?
Voicemail.
Let's hope that I set this up properly.
Dina. John.
That's the voice.
Dina. I've been watching you from the shadows. Last night,
Is that Bob?
and I
I think
see
it's
all
Batman,
of you
dude.
with your stupid authorettes.
Is this what he's jerking off to right now?
Yeah. They are Gotham needs. You
It is
are the
Batman.
dark white
I
knight
didn't plan this, guys.
Like,
I swear to
didn't
God, I
plan
didn't
this.
plan this.
flying to the sky. And you're watching all the people in their wonderful ways. And you're going like, hey, good job. That's the Don't Make It Weird podcast. And I just want to say that you're all like the best people. And when I'm riding around in the Batmobile and I'm listening to your show and I'm beating up the Joker
Batman jerks
and
off to
Mr.
us.
Freeze, I'm like, yeah, that's the severely of the potato. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate gnomes. Don't tell Daniel that. But I fucking killed a gnome the other day. I broke my one rule. And that was to kill a gnome. Because I knew the gnome would come back. Because they have
God
magical
bless.
powers.
God bless, Batman.
It's
Doing
the
the Lord's
one
work.
thing I can't kill. Gnomes. No.
No. What?
It's Jar Jar Binks.
He said he killed a gnome.
Bastard.
Okay, he did. Okay, thank
Look at
God.
him.
I misunderstood.
I see him.
And he said, Jar Jar Binks, that bastard.
Just
I'll
like
get him.
I see you. Like I see you, producer Sean. I'm watching. I'm mainly listening because I can't watch because of the crime fighting. But you're in my back.
You're busy.
pocket,
Yeah, I get it.
But you're my back person.
Just not giving head to Catwoman.
Yeah, I bought Apple. I mean,
He bought Apple.
Bruce Wayne bought Apple,
Jesus.
and then he helped
Bruce
me.
Wayne bought Apple.
We're
That's not
buddies.
him.
We're not the
Different
same
people.
power buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're buddies.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Rich people have friends. Yeah, I get it.
I love you, don't make it weird.
Incredible.
I can't believe that just happened.
Okay, so
What the fuck?
first of all, I just want to apologize to Batman for what I said earlier about how he's probably a depraved Christian Grey type who has a weird sex dungeon. I didn't know you listened to the show, and I feel really bad about it. Although I feel like your message and the tone of it just kind of
Yeah.
kind
Sean,
of
can we-
backs
can
up my theory.
Can we roll our first apology of the new season, Sean? Can we? I feel like we
think
need
we
to
did
put-
that last week already, but okay.
Yeah. Hey, Batman. I just want you
I'm
to
sorry.
know. Yeah. We don't think you're a depraved sex dungeon lunatic. We're sorry.
Unless it's what you're into.
Yeah, no shame. But we're sorry.
We don't kink shame here unless it's feet or horses.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry.
We're sorry, Batman.
Sorry.
Please don't kill us in the night.
But also consider giving Catwoman a little something, you know? Like, she deserves
Yeah,
it, right?
return the
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
Return the favor.
Return the favor. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Dina,
Huh?
would you say that you're a tease?
Take out the pickle. Shout out Shannon.
Sing pickle be praised. Why don't you give the audience a little taste of the Batmobile? A little, you know.
Oh,
no.
I can feel you in my ear.
I can't unhear that sound, Sean.
Just
That's a good one.
Picture it as Jar Jar Binks just eating something.
Ew.
Better.
Too far. We went too far.
Give him the Jar Jar tongue, Dina. Tell the folks what we have in store.
Oh.
Today we're going to talk about the fist fight at work.
Oh, that's the winner.
I'm excited that one won.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Sean, it's time to bring back a game. I think we're gonna play this for the first time ever. So maybe it's not
Ever.
really bringing it back. What are we playing?
We're gonna play Daniel's favorite game. No, I'm kidding. It's Dina's favorite game, the word association game. Basically, I'm gonna say a word. Daniel's gonna respond to the word. Dina's gonna respond to Daniel's word, and we're just gonna go back and forth until it inevitably breaks down and turns into shit.
And I do a great job at this game. I've never misunderstood how this game works for 3 years. It's fine.
No, not at all. Directly
It's the simplest
into
game
the
possible.
4th year.
Yeah, fucking
I
hell.
would love to like sit in and see a psychologist analyze you, dude.
It'd be like,
All right.
how has he lived this long?
Are you guys ready to associate
I'm always ready.
words?
do
Actually,
this.
you know
Yeah.
what? I'm going to start with Daniel in the first one, and then the next one I'll start with Dina. That way can we flip back and forth. Okay, Daniel, the first word is serendipity.
Balls.
Letterman.
Jacket.
Riverdale.
Hamburgers.
Bob.
What? I need to go on a mind map here. Dina, how?
Oh my
what?
God.
What? What do you
Dina's
mean?
mind map.
Mind
He
map.
doesn't understand how you got Bob from hamburgers. So let's give him
Let's
that
go on a
answer
journey.
really quick.
There's no mind map. It's just Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, dumbass. That's like the quickest
yeah,
association.
stupid.
What, Bob?
Oh.
So here's the thing. Daniel, to this day, still thinks that we're building a story by
Yes.
adding words to a sentence.
Yeah.
That's not how this game works. You're associating words with other words. So he's thought Letterman jacket because like that's the next word in the sentence. No, you're just associating words with other words, and it might not
I meant
be
Letterman
a
the
sentence.
person.
David Letterman? What?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Right, but Letterman jacket is a thing. So like in his
Right.
head, he was
Okay,
building
but
his
if I
he was
hear
building, he
but
wasn't like the.
But if I hear Letterman, the thing I associate with a Letterman is a jacket. That's not what you did there. That's not what you did there. How did you
Okay,
get to
no,
David
like-
Letterman?
I don't know. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
That's why she likes this game because it's often just random shit that
I
pops
don't have
into
to
her.
filter anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you. All right, all right.
Exactly,
Well, all
okay.
right, I lost that round. Okay.
Dina, the next word is cacophony.
Pills.
Drugs.
Meth.
Pipe.
Horse. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a loss for you. You're making us drink. That's an L.
I'm sorry.
That brings us 1-1. I'm doing
Pipe
great
horse,
this time.
baby. Oops.
I was thinking of I was
That
thinking
was
of
my
New
bad.
Girl, where he like wanted to smoke a pipe, and he was like, "It smells like I want to buy a blank." Like,
Yes, yes. Actually, I
Yeah.
love that episode. His office smells like rich mahogany and leather, and about seeing a man about a blink.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you on it. Tina, you're way
Daniel.
smarter than I am. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I need to save some of these words for weird definitions because that was a fun game, by the way, and we're bringing it back for
Yeah.
sure. The one
Oh.
with the flibberty gibbets.
Oh my god, fuck the Flibberty Gibbets. That was some bullshit.
Daniel,
Uh-huh.
your word is
Mhm.
quintessential.
Jar Jar Binks.
Anakin.
Jedi.
Light.
Dark.
Stars.
Fuck.
All right, we're calling it there. You guys are actually volleying pretty well right now, which is
Yeah.
unusual. And
Yeah, this is weird.
It's honestly unsettling.
It's because we're ready to be in person.
Yeah, this is what happens.
And, like,
Shaka
record-
Khan
yeah,
is
we're ready.
increasing our chemistry right now.
Shaka Khan.
It's right here.
Shaka Khan.
Dina.
Dina, I'm
Your
gonna
word
hug you in
is-
front of your husband, and it's gonna change your life. God damn it.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Tim's a real cuck, I guess.
No, Tim is not going to be at all intimidated by that hug. He's going to be like, oh,
No,
is
not
this
at all.
like someone you barely know from work?
Is this a workplace acquaintance?
Okay, Dina.
Sorry.
Your word is Zephyr.
Hills.
Water.
Oh, shark.
Baby shark.
Dad.
Mom.
Hospital.
Sexy.
Gown.
Easy access.
Butt.
Okay, I'm calling that one. That took a weird spiral out, and it was only going to get worse.
That was like my brain overloaded with too many things to say about the butt at that point.
That's the best part of the game.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Sean, I'm gonna kick this one old school real quick just because even though it doesn't count anymore. I suggest you do your lady in the butt.
I tried it once. I did
Oh, the
not
water
like
boy.
it. No, it's the ladies,
Ladies man.
Also a Saturday Night Live sketch, but
Finish it, Sean. I
I
want to hear
tried
it.
it once in college. I did not enjoy it. I think that's the quote. I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been
shout
probably
out.
20 years since I've
Yeah, I
seen
was
that
gonna
movie.
say
Tim
these are
Meadows,
quotes-
shout out. Shout
I
out Tim
just
Meadows.
I love that you still get our references from 20 years ago, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Do we got time for one more?
Yeah, we're going to do one more word each.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Daniel,
Shit, okay.
your final word, Daniel, is melancholy.
In the infinite sadness.
Not a word.
It's one word.
He's trying to make a sentence. That's the title of a Smashing Pumpkins album.
That's what I associated. I don't know what you want from me.
So his associated word is infinite.
Yes. There we go. Infinite. Sorry. Continue.
Dread.
Not.
Rope.
Dorian Gray.
Red.
Panty.
How dare you drop the panty to Dina?
Tap out.
That's a win for the good guys. I've been saving that one for a good moment.
Oh my god. Okay, Dina. Let's do one more. Let's redeem ourselves here, okay? Dina, your final word is labyrinth.
Horse.
Shower.
You can't filter it. You can't filter it, man.
Yeah, shower.
Oh, loofah.
Soapy.
Prison.
Fuck you, Tina.
Sorry.
We are not condoning
Daniel
anything.
Just dropped the soap, everybody. This has been Word Association Game.
So I won that. I won that game, right, Sean? Is that what we're saying?
No, I award Dina 27,000 points.
Yeah, she beat me pretty handily. I got a couple rounds this time, which after
Proud of
3
you.
years is better than I've been doing because it's usually a clean sweep. All right, guys, Dina, time to put on our serious author hat because we're gonna have a little bit of a discussion because Dina's been having a very exciting time. We're gonna be talking about different ways to market your book, especially when it comes to pricing and price point. Dina, give us a little backstory before we get into this discussion. Tell us about what's going on, the sale that you've seen, and the results that you've seen so far, and then we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, so actually Becca, previous guest of the show, had her book put on one of the Stuff Your Kindle days.
Sorry.
And she got like a crazy amount of downloads for the Stuff Your Kindle day. I feel like she said like she had like 40,000 or something, but I don't remember, so I could be misquoting. And she got me into this the Stuff Your Kindle Day group on Facebook, and today, as of this recording.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. Just to be clear, this group is specifically, I believe, about romance authors. Is that right?
Yeah, this group is specifically the one for romance authors. And she got me into the group, and today, as of this recording right now, is the Stuff Your e-reader day for romance authors, and it's been killer.
And so what have you seen so far with your results? Because when you went in to do this and you joined this group, I think you kind of tempered your expectations a little bit. Am I right?
Yeah, so I kind of figured my book would kind of get ignored just because I don't think that my specific book, and I'm not saying this like as a negative thing for myself, I think that my book is very niche, and I didn't expect a wide net or to attract very big of an audience. I'm wondering how many people are going to be disappointed when they leave reviews.
Oh, but, stop.
No. I don't mean that like in a negative way. Like my book for what it is a good book.
Yeah.
But I think that people come into romance expecting something different than what I deliver.
I mean, because yours has a lot of heart. It has a lot of emotion. It's more than just the romance. There's a lot of...
I don't write smut or anything, so...
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, I got a little hot there, especially when they start projecting images into each other's minds, but we'll save that for the book. But what results have you seen so far? So So when you join this group, and it's the Stuff Your Kindle Day, and you set your price to $0, giving this book away, right?
Yeah, so you set your price to $0. You price match all of your other retailers. So everywhere your ebook is free for the day. I did a little bit longer. I did like a couple days before, and then tomorrow I'm gonna turn it off so that it's back to like regular price. But it's the one day that you advertise. You don't advertise outside of this day. Everybody sends out their subscriber email newsletter.
Yeah.
Your newsletters. And so it's like mass reach. So the idea is that so many people are talking about this one site to get the list from that now you have so many people flocking to it, and everybody gets like way more reach. So like you get that person's newsletter reach and that person's social media reach, and you can like collect a whole bunch more people basically.
And what numbers have you seen so far as of today, this part of the recording?
So as of right now, I have 8,836 downloads.
Holy Nikes. You are almost at the 10K mark. Oh my God.
Yeah. So last I checked, I was number 113 in the Kindle
you almost
store
broke
overall.
the top 100?
Yeah, for free books.
Still.
And then I made it to number 2 for teen paranormal romantasy. And 4 and 6 for my other categories for like wholesome romance or something like that.
And for
and
perspective,
the idea is basic.
Sorry, I was going to say for perspective. Up to this point through normal sales, we're not just talking about sales, but like in general, do you want to like ballpark what your downloads were before this?
So prior to this, like from the life of my book to the 2 or 3 days ago, I had only sold like 230 something copies of Nothing Special overall, like over every platform. And now I've got the 8,000 plus downloads. So that's, and like the thing is, you have to kind of temper it a little bit though, because not everybody's going to read that. Some of these people are just grabbing the free book because it's free.
Yeah.
So you've got a small percentage of that are going to read it. And then an even smaller percentage that will leave a review.
Yeah, I was going to say, and authors are notorious for having just giant TBRs. So
Yeah. So like I'm not expecting a ton of reviews. I would expect a handful. I was gauging probably like 5%.
Yeah.
Maybe a little lower.
But I mean, even so, but 5%.
I mean, that's still crazy.
Yeah, considering how hard it is to get reviews and how hard it is to get just any type of traction. I mean, that's the hardest thing when you're on the indie or small publisher scale is finding the reach, is just getting it out there. We've talked a lot about how hard it is to, because there's so much market saturation, and especially in the indie community, there's a bad reputation because, a lot of people don't do the same quality control as other groups. So just getting reach is one of the hardest things. And if you get out of 8,000 downloads, if you get even another 20 reviews, I mean, that's massive for you, right?
Yeah. So I had only had 51 reviews on Goodreads so far, 28 reviews on Amazon. And another thing that I'm kind of like, I did it specifically for this because I knew I was going to have like a wider net for today. So we did what's called a reader magnet in the back of Nothing Special. So we put in the first chapter of Something Special in the back of the first book, so that people will then be prompted something too special. So that people will be prompted to pre-order the second book. So I think that that's a big reason why people would do this specifically. If you have a series, give the first one away for free, get people attached and addicted to it, and then they pre-order. So I think I'm going to do this again when I have book 3 coming out, and I'll give book 1 away for free again, and then they'll be able to buy book 2 and then pre-order book 3.
And one of the things I've actually seen otherwise, and I have no idea about the market on it, but like every so often, and this is on like the audiobook side of things, is that I will see that like there will be giveaways of, a book somewhere in the middle of a series. So like, let's say in an 8-book series, maybe they'll give away book 3, or it'll be like $2 or $1. And it's almost like a genius logic where you're like, okay, book 3 is really cheap and the series sounds intriguing, so maybe I'll pick up 1 and 2 because I already got 3 set up, Yeah,
I have seen that, and I get why people do it. I can't get out of my own way for those though, because like I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to buy book 1 and 2 and 3 just because 4 was free. Like, so I get stuck in my own rut there because I'm very cheap. But.
And that's fair. I mean, and that's what it's saying. Everyone's just trying to kind of figure out the marketing side of things, and it is a tough one. But so just to be clear, this is something that happens once a year, right? Like I know that a lot of people do sales twice a year. Okay, so twice a year thing specifically
but in
on
this particular instance, this group is doing something new this year, so I won't be able to participate in the next one that's coming up at the end of the year.
Gotcha.
So they limited it to 1,000 this time for the first half of the year.
Yeah.
And then everybody can participate in the next one.
And that's amazing. And I've heard that maybe not through this specific group, but they do this for other genres as well, right?
Yeah. So there's like a ton of these groups out there. You just got to find like the big one with the most reach. And this group is, I think, one of the main original ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. And they're starting out like subgroups. So that'll be something that I'll look into for friends that.
Yeah, and so maybe we'll post this. Well, maybe we'll do an update on a future episode of Don't Make It Weird and kind of give you some updates for other genres that might be doing deals like this. Because maybe just as a consumer, you want to get in on this, or we have a lot of authors here that are part of the community, and finding one that's right for you is a great thing. Because listen, man, there's so many good books in this indie writing community. If you followed our podcast, you know that there is just hidden gems left and right. So hopefully that this type of thing we see dividends. So I think that's something we'll definitely be checking back with as the year goes on, to see what this did for your book kind of on a long-term thing. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to monitor it to see like if it kicks up my reviews. It for sure got me on the algorithm. And so the Amazon algorithm is like, you have to have 25 reviews to be recommended for like, you read this, so this is a similar thing. And then you have to have 50 reviews to just be pushed out to like main ads. So I'm anxious to see if it'll give me an uptick in reviews so that it will continue to drive me on the algorithm. I know right now I am driven on the algorithm because I made it to the top 100 in several different categories. So I'm hoping to keep getting pushed. And then tomorrow people will actually continue to buy. So
I love it. I can't wait to keep that one going and to just check back in and see how it goes. And then for nothing else, the final thought I would have is that, as you kind of look for agenting, getting agented in the future, you can take that screenshot and say, hey, listen, look at my book. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
So it looks good on the resume, so to speak. So guys, we're going to take off those serious author hats and get back to what the people are really here for, which is salacious Dina stories. Because you see, we're all about storytelling here, and every week we aim to share an entertaining tale. So without further ado...
It's story time with Dinosaurus.
Man, I'm so mad at y'all for picking this stupid fucking story.
Oh no, Dina, what have you done? Did you Ken's dick us again? Fucking
not
kind of, I don't know.
Oh, God.
So, a while back, I was like, I think I was 20, 21, I don't know. I worked at an appliance center. It was a small little shop, family run. My mom worked there, and she got me a job part-time because I was like in between semesters at school. And all families have their drama, but Italian families for sure have
a lot of hand
drama.
gesturing in those Italian family dramas.
A
lot of hand gesturing.
So there had been a lot of tension between. I don't remember their relationships. This is such a short period of time in my life. I think it was between two brothers. It might have been father and son. No. Because he was an in-law. And I don't know. Anyways,
yeah.
Two men. They were related.
Two homies.
And
might be dating and related. Roll Tide.
They had problems with this particular guy. Give me a name.
That would
Raphael.
be... Fuck, that's a great
Raphael.
one. Good job. That's a great
they
one,
had problems with Raphael for a while, and he's just an angry dude.
Yeah.
He's an angry Italian dude.
Not a party guy.
So he got pissed off. Because he didn't want to go to some job or something stupid.
Uh-huh.
And he called the owner, the dad or brother, I don't remember. The dad,
could be the same.
We'll call him.
What was his name, Daniel?
That'd be
Dad?
Michelangelo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Michelangelo? Okay. So he called Michelangelo, and he was yelling at him over the phone. And the woman that my mom and I were friends with in the office, she was married into the family. She told us, she was like, oh, great, they're going to get into an argument again. Like, here we go. Raphael's such a problem. And a little while later, Raphael storms into this little tiny appliance center. And he starts screaming for Michelangelo to get his ass out here right now. I hate this so much. And Michelangelo comes out of the back warehouse in the repair shop, and He's like, what the fuck do you want? Like coming in hot with that spicy Italian attitude.
It's a spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball. And Raphael grabs a hammer from the desk that was our friend's desk. I'm sitting in I'm divided by like a half wall at my desk, and then like there's the two, my mom and then our friend.
Yeah.
And they're in the open. And he grabs a hammer from a desk and he starts charging towards Michelangelo, swinging. And my mom starts shouting. She's like hysterical. She's like, oh my God, stop it. And like the friend is even worse. She's like dramatic Italian as well. And like, oh my God, stop fighting. And I'm like, I didn't see what happened. I was sitting at my desk typing. And I look up and I just see these guys like wrestling, and this one dude like just trying to bash him in the head with a hammer. He misses every fucking time because he's so shitty.
How do you miss a head with a hammer from close range?
To be fair, one guy was really tall and one guy was really short, and like it just like the anatomy wasn't working out. So they just wound up tackling each other, and he was like just trying to get the hammer, and he was like too dodgy.
Too dodgy with the hammer. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so our friend goes, oh my God, somebody call 911. And I stood up from my desk and I said, nah, fuck that. And I charged them both. And like they had separated at one point.
Why,
he was trying to,
Dina?
like, swing the hammer. Because I get involved in everybody's shit. That's why.
Why would you charge in?
Because I could. I don't know. It was instinct.
It's America
I don't
freedom.
do fight or flight. Like I fight. I don't flight.
So there's just one F in your repertoire.
So yeah, it's just
fight or fight.
So
fight or fuck,
I step in the middle of them and I'm like, knock it the fuck off right now. And he like grabs and he like has the hammer and he's like going in for a swing, and then like I'm there and I'm like, shit the fuck down right fucking now. And I don't think I had ever cursed in front of my mom before at this point. So immediately
this is the first
room
time
went
you've cursed
quiet.
on our show, so yeah, it's a lot of curse.
For sure. Immediately, like everybody pauses, and like I'm just standing there with my phone because I was gonna call 911, and then everybody's quiet, and then I just hear like sobbing from the two women in the background, and then the guys, and then like I guess I had pressed 911 already, but I didn't like realize that I did, and you just hear 911, what's your emergency?
But like there's a bunch of fucking Italians.
Raphael runs because he doesn't want to get arrested again. Wait, that one was Raphael, right? The guy that, Raphael, because he doesn't want to get arrested again. Yeah, he doesn't want to get arrested again, so he runs and he books it, and then we just sit there and wait for the cops.
I can't go back to jail.
Can't do it. I ain't going back, coppers.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
Kind of a stupid story.
It's not even really a fist fight. It's a hammer fight.
We weren't Ken's dicks.
Yeah.
Like that was an interesting story.
Yeah.
I thought that there was going to be no fight at
Just
all.
felt boring.
Obviously there was something else you wanted to tell today, and that's the nature of these choose your adventure situations.
We believe in freedom.
We give our audience the ability to choose their own adventure.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to do right now.
Yeah. And so Dina, what can the folks try to decide between next week, bud?
Not my memoir, that's for sure. That's what I had just opened. So next time you can choose 4th of July Gone Wrong, The Carjacker,
America,
or Fist Fight at a Funeral.
All right. I think the obvious of the most boring sounding title is an obvious one, but Sean, take us through your thoughts here, bud.
Well, I feel like this poll is going to go live right around 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seasonal, 'tis the season type of situation. I feel like that's going to be the leader.
And it's also the most boring sounding one. So like that also means it's probably a banger.
For me personally, definitely not voting for another fist fight story back to back. So I'd probably vote for 4th of July Gone Wrong. I mean, I want to see someone's hand get blown off or something by a fucking firecracker.
And that's a great call. I mean, carjacking, probably not as fun. But yeah. And is this the one where you carjack?
I assume Dina is the one who stole the car in that story.
So also a good, it's a banger. It's a banger. But you know what? Speaking of banging, last week on Don't Make It Weird, we
oh my God.
did A Cringey Copulation, from a Hugo Award nominated book by the legendary Chuck Tingle. And we've just been getting just phone calls
Shut
like
up.
crazy.
Was it really Chuck Tingle?
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah, it was
was.
Chuck Tingle.
Oh,
She just shuts her fucking
Shut it
earbuds.
all
Yeah,
the way,
she
yeah.
turns off her earbuds during this segment, you guys.
I mean, you guys have been writing in so many letters to Sean. I mean,
There were
it's
no
been
letters.
crazy.
Hasn't
The
even been
feedback
released.
we've gotten about this story. It was so overwhelming that we decided to do part 2 for you with Sean reading. And he's going to do it in Val Venus voice for you guys. Sean, check those DMs, bud.
Am I just going right into it?
Yeah, we're just doing this.
That's what she said.
Fuck me harder, I scream. Use that tight ass with your big raptor dick. Kick slams me as hard as he can onto his rod. The muscles in his scaled arms rippling with every movement. You've been a very bad astronaut. Orion tells me, his raptor face pressed hard against mine as we pump together in sweaty unison. So you're gonna take my Jurassic load up your asshole and you're gonna like it. Yes, sir, I tell him.
Ten out of 10, no notes. Dina, thoughts?
Jurassic Load was clever. Oh no, my ring light fell. Okay.
That's fair.
She's
Oh,
setting
no.
the mood, dimming the lights, you know.
Yeah, the Jurassic Load I thought was a inspired piece of literary.
Jurassic load up your asshole. Up your Jurassole would have been a better move there, I think. Up Jurassole.
Up your Cretaceous.
Jurassic load
Jurassole.
up Jurassole.
I like it. Yeah, you know what? We're going to write to Chuck. Sean, can you get Chuck Tingle on the phone, please?
Yeah, let me just do that real quick. Boop.
Thanks, buddy. Chuck, you know what? You'll just convey the message to him, Sean. I trust you.
Yeah, I will. Boop. Add it to the list.
Love you for infinity.
There we go. You're doing so good, Dina. Dina, I love your halo. You're looking so good right now. This is just halo.
Did you break the tripod for your light? Is that why you're holding it?
Sean's
no,
nickname in
I'll
high
have
school.
to. I'll send you a picture of what my setup looked like. There's no way
Okay.
I'm gonna get that back.
It's good. You listen, you got the Afraid of the Dark thing going right now,
She
and I'm
told
here
me
for
like
it.
she's got like a fucking radiator or some type of heater or cooler. So she uses a swamp cooler in her office. And she
There's
just
no way
puts
you
her
need a
computer
heater
on
in
top of it.
Florida. Yeah.
I don't know. It's not a stable setup.
It's
You can post this in the episode if you want to. 'cause
Okay.
it's
yeah,
Yeah,
excellent.
we'll leave it
do
in
that.
then.
But you know what, guys? If you want to be part of these episodes, if you want to just get in on this freaking madness, this beauty, you know what? Leave us a voicemail. We already talked to Batman, and maybe we need to talk to some more superheroes. So if you know some superheroes, have them call in at 347-69-WEIRD. That's 347-699-3473.
And be patient because our friend Levi has left us a wealth of voicemails that we will never get through. So,
So each week will be maybe Levi or someone else. It could be anyone.
we could alternate. We could
Yeah.
probably alternate.
Yeah, just or just have them run at the same time, Sean. I'm consider just doing
Dina
two
is
voicemails
losing her mind right now.
for our audio
It's that-
only listeners.
That
She's just
sip of hard tea really fucked with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
It's gotta be
embarrassing right now,
bad.
Dina. It's fucking embarrassing.
Just buy me a drink in person and see what really happens.
Shaka
I don't know. Just buy me a
Khan,
drink. please.
Marilyn. Can I
I'm
buy
poor.
you a
Help me, I'm poor. No, listen.
drink? I'm poor.
It's not cheap, you guys. Buy us drinks.
It's the only way we can afford to go
Give
on
us
this trip.
coupons for the Carl's Jr.
No, I did break it.
Oh, you did break it. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's our
Okay.
cue. Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DinosaurusD. That's D like these.
Oh, man,
Or
we
you can find me
harmonized
on
there.
Threads at DinosaurusDMIW.
Dinosaurus DMIW.
Big D right there as well. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at DanQWritesThing. That's DanQWritesThing singular.
It's donkalicious.
And I think I'm on Threads at like Daniel Quigley author. I think that's what it is.
It's something really long-winded like that. They should have really limited the number of letters so you could only write something singular.
Yeah, that should have been the move right there. I'll have to consider changing that. But Sean, where can the folks find you, bud?
Tina is now our guardian angel.
Yeah.
Hey, you can find me on x.com at shaceholdu.
And what you having for dinner tonight, bud?
Oh, well, on Sunday, which was Father's Day, this will be a month from now that you see
Podcast
this,
Daddy.
Last Sunday was Father's Day. Thank you. I made some beautiful prime New York strip steaks, and there was one left.
You had to cook on Father's Day?
I like to cook.
Gets off on that, yeah.
Tina, you're going to get to eat his food.
Listen, I got to cook $40 steaks, okay? They were fucking great. And there was one left over, and I decided to make killer steak sandwiches tonight that are actually in the oven, staying warm right now.
So wait, before we go, I have to explain my reference because I just need you guys to hate this as much as I do. So there's this couple on TikTok that everybody hates the husband, like, and they're convinced that they hate each other. Oh, you guys know them, Matt and Abby.
Yes.
Yeah. So for Father's Day, they like put out a podcast episode or whatever, and they were like, we're not celebrating Father's Day because it's too close to Matt's birthday. And last year, Abby was pregnant on Father's, like 8 or 9 months pregnant on Father's Day. It happened to fall on Matt's birthday, and he was really disappointed because he had to grill on Father's Day, which was also his birthday. So they're postponing Father's Day celebration for 3 months.
Wait,
so that he gets
have to
both
grill?
days. Because that's what they had planned. And she was pregnant and didn't want to cook. And they had just gotten back from their baby moon that same day and had family over that same day. So she was like, here, grill hamburgers. Everybody's coming over, we're celebrating. And he got mad about it. So they're postponing the celebration for 3 months.
I assumed that he would have just made her do it, whether she was pregnant or not.
Yeah.
Honestly, same.
If he'd been in the cult, this would have never happened.
Yeah.
The clips that I've seen, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's bad. So yeah, that's what I was referencing about cooking.
That's a big yikes. But no, Sean gets off in this. Tina, you get to eat Sean's food.
I'm so excited. I'm going to have all the onions too.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask you all what you want to eat ahead of time and curate a menu, okay?
I'm gonna try not
we get custom menus? Shut the fuck up!
He does this. He did this for my wife. He fucking hand battered, what was it, shrimp last time?
Yeah, she wanted fried shrimp. I was barbecuing, okay? Daniel wanted ribs and beans and cornbread or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And then I was like, is there anything else? And then he's like, Miriam wants fried shrimp. And I'm like, well, that's not barbecued. But I'll do it. So I barbecued shrimp and I fried shrimp and I made the ribs and I made the beans. And
so good.
Yeah, it was a pretty epic meal.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait. Cannot wait. So guys, hopefully we'll see you guys at ShakaCon. Check out Nothing Special. Download it if you haven't downloaded it, even though the sale will be long gone by the time you guys see this episode. But you guys should still check it out because something special is coming out and you want to be prepped for it, man. So guys, that's it. We are out of here. Jazz hands.
Don't Make It Weird, with Daniel Quigley, Dinosaurus, and Sean Holden. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme song by Amaria. Incidental music and sound effects provided by VoiceMod, as well as the YouTube audio library. You can rate and review this show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Good Pods, and wherever else you download your podcasts. Got a question for Daniel or Dina? Call the Don't Make It Weird hotline at 347-69-WEIRD. That's 347-699-3473, and leave us a message. It could be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Don't Make It Weird on YouTube for the video presentation, or on your favorite podcast app for the audio-only version of the show. Thank you so much, and we love you.
Don't make it weird. Was that okay?